Hello children, good morning. I hope you went through the video. In the previous class, children, we had covered page number 7 and 8. Today let us continue with page number 8 where we had stopped yesterday. Now children, as you can see there the paragraph, unfortunately I could not accompany grandfather on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. This, with some straw at the bottom, became his new abode. Abode is new home. When the bag was closed, there was no escape. Toto could not get his hands through the opening, and the canvas was too strong for him to bite his way through. His efforts to get out only had the effect of making the bag roll about on the floor or occasionally jump into the air. An exhibition that attracted a curious crowd of onlookers on the Dehradun railway platform. Now children, grandfather knew that if Toto was to be kept at home, he would create more ruckus, more nuisance. So he decided that as he was going to Saharanpur to collect his pension, he would take Toto along. Now let's see what he does here. Now children, the writer was disappointed as he could not accompany. The author, could not accompany grandfather. Now his grandfather narrated the happenings of the trip to him later. But what happened? He had got a special bag for Toto. It was made of strong canvas material. He placed some dry grass at the bottom of the bag so that Toto would not do any sort of movement. But Toto was an extra mischievous creature. How could he bar himself without doing any sort of mischief? So the writer's grandfather ensured that everything was perfect. The zipper, but Toto's movement he could not control. So Toto made unsuccessful attempts, children, to come out of the bag. But yes, since the bag was made of canvas, it was zipped. Toto could not come out. But yes, it could jump, it could roll. So Toto was not in control. Now let's see what happens in the next paragraph. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur, but while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, Toto suddenly picked his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. Now, first of all, this children, turnstile is a mechanical gate crossing of revolving, called arms fixed to a vertical post. So Toto remained secured in grandfather's bag till Saharanpur. But no sooner did he reach the station, at the Saharan railway station, the writer's grandfather was taking out his ticket and talking to the ticket collector, and he popped out. And that created a big scene. Next children, the poor man was taken aback, but with great presence of mind and much to grandfather's annoyance, he said, "Sir, you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly." See children, first of all let me tell you, you're not supposed to, travel with any sort of pet animal or wild animal. You're not supposed to, as it is against law. And if you're traveling, you need to have a proper ticket for that very animal. But grandfather never thought that such a thing would happen. So anyhow, grandfather tried, to control his anger, his annoyance. The ticket collector was also astonished, and therefore he demanded, for some more money. Now, in vain did grandfather take out of the bag. Whom did he take out? Toto. In vain did he try to prove that a monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as a quadruped. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector, and this he did not like. And 3 rupees was the sum handed over him as his fare. Children, you can understand, grandfather tried his level best to control the monkey, but it was out of his, limit. The monkey popped out and created a problem where grandfather had to give 3 rupees to the ticket collector. Now, then grandfather just to get his own bag, took from his pocket out pet tortoise and said, "What must I pay for this, since you charge for all animals?" Now grandfather was annoyed, though he had paid 3 rupees. Now just to take a kind of revenge from the ticket collector, he took out the tortoise and showed it to the ticket collector, asking that what should he pay. So it was actually a sarcastic remark from the side of grandfather. Very sarcastically he asked that what should I pay for this tortoise. The ticket collector closely looked at the tortoise, prodded it with his forefinger just to test whether it was real or a toy. Gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look and said, "No charge, it's not a dog." The ticket collector took a close look, as I said, at the tortoise, and after examining it, he said that it is not a dog, it is not like a dog, so I will not charge anything from you. When Toto was finally accepted by grandmother, he was given a comfortable, this is the next paragraph children, home in a stable where he had for a companion the family donkey Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Stable, children, we all know where we keep horses. Halter is a strap or loop placed around the head of a horse with an animal. So the writer's grandmother finally agreed to keep Toto, but not at home. So she allotted him space in the stable along with her family donkey Nana. On the first night in the stable, grandfather visited Toto. He found that Nana restless, pulling its rope in order to stay away from the heap of hay. So there also he could not survive, or did not allow other animals to survive rather. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches and she jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened on to her long ears with his sharp little teeth. Toto and Nana never became friends. Children, like haunches is the back. We all know that. Now grandfather hit Nana on the back in order to stop it. Nana jumped back with a jerk and Toto was dragged. It was actually along with Nana. So these were, children, some of the interesting pranks played by Toto, the mischievous monkey. Next, children, again I would like to connect you with the same theme, that animals cannot adapt. It is very difficult. You see, a monkey could not adapt with a horse. Next class, we shall continue with the explanation part, children. Till then, take care. Have a nice day.